What's up, y'all? This is the In Between the Lines podcast. I'm Shamar. That's Jay. Today we got a lot for you. We're going to talk about Taraji P. Henson and is the pay gap disparity in Hollywood real for African American women? Also, is 2 years too soon or too late when it comes to a marriage proposal and a relationship? We dive into the questions. We talk about it. Be back in 20 seconds.
Y'all already know what time it is. 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 Y'all already know what time it is.
Yo, what's up? This is In Between the Lines podcast. This is your boy Shamar. I'm here with Jay. We back at you today. Jay, my man, what's going on? First of all, how was your holiday season?
First, let me wish you a happy new year, my bro.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to y'all too.
Absolutely. And this year, people, let's get them subscribers up. Let's make this work.
Absolutely.
But the holidays, man, regular shit, can't complain. Had a good time, enjoyed them.
Okay.
Yeah, new year though, I'm ready to go.
New year, new money, new things to accomplish and everything.
Whoa. I ain't say nothing about new money.
It's
Right?
new money.
I ain't say nothing about new money.
It's new money, man. New money.
You making too much, bro.
Shit, I ain't making enough.
You making too much.
I ain't making enough. What's on your mind, man? What's been bugging you the past couple of days?
Well,
Past
honestly,
couple of weeks?
Well, let me say this. You know, I fuck with music.
Okay.
I listen to the Kanye album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's a shame, man. That's one of our geniuses, bro.
Oh man, what you ain't like about it?
First of all, the sound was off. I just think his sound is not modern to where the actual instruments and what's being played today.
So you talk about the
Correlate.
video leak the leak.
Yeah, the album
'Cause it
Vultures. It's not.
So do you think that's the official album, or do you think he put that out there for us to consume and just get feedback? Do you really think that's the album?
Yeah, I really think he was looking for some feedback before he released the whole actual album because there wasn't that many songs on there. And if you look at the tracks, they were saying unreleased. But just hearing the sound of the album and the music thus far, and it's called Vultures with Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign is actually one of my favorite artists, talented brother. Shout out to him. But the music, man, and it was just off, man.
There's a couple tracks on there that I like.
It wasn't enough. I mean, when I listen to Kanye music, man, I expect to be moved. With new sound, you know, the sequences, you know, his talent, man. I don't want to say he's losing it or have lost it, but I think this time around, what I expected is for him to have a whole lot to talk about, considering the ordeal that he went through. You know, losing the money, you know, the statements that he was making towards Jewish people. I really thought he would have a lot to say, and this would be like his comeback, like he's really reinventing himself and giving himself a shot again.
So why do you think he put it out on YouTube?
Interesting again, because again, I just really just think he threw that out as bait to see how the public.
You don't think they was like B tracks? You think they was actually the A tracks?
Yeah, honestly, bro, they had to be B track. That shit was, I don't want to say terrible, but the shit just wasn't good. Maybe he set the bar too high for me.
It just wasn't Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? Because again,
It's Kanye, but not Kanye.
Yeah.
Like I could see it.
It was
and
more
then I
like,
was
it was Ye. It wasn't Kanye, it was Ye. And you know, this former Ye been fucking nutty as fuck, and very controversial. But yeah, I just expect more on the album, just, you know, and I was playing it back, bro, trying to find something that I could get into and like, but wasn't much, bro. I'm a little disappointed, you know what I'm saying? But this is one time, though, and I want to say this real quick. I'm still a fan of Kanye. I believe you are as well. I'm going to put this to Jay-Z. Big dog, big homie, big bro. That Watch the Throne album, I think Kanye need that. That type feeling, excitement, anticipation from the fans. Also, but having Jay-Z as part of the project, I think, number one, that album is a classic, phenomenal. Every freaking track to me. And the messaging was on. For real. Like the messaging, as far as that album go, it was dope. It was for black people, but geared in the right direction. But this is a time where Jay-Z, I think, with all the stuff going on with Kanye, and I know he still got love for Kanye, still look at him as a big brother. This is one time.
Big brother or little brother?
Little brother, of course. I'm sorry, little brother. This is one time I think Jay-Z need to go pull his little brother up because he needs to help because he's a genius, and he's also a big part of our culture, and he carries a lot of influence. But I just think with him navigating himself a bit and not willing to listen to anybody else, I think Jay-Z can get to him mentally, through communication on, just finding yourself within your genius of making music again. That's a big deal.
You think that's in Jay-Z now and today to do that?
Yeah, because he's still part of the culture, and the Kanye is as well. It's just that
But you think his status is too high for that now?
No, because he's
be
still
associated with Kanye.
I wouldn't say that because they both coming from music, regardless of what levels they hit, in their life. They still coming from music. That's still the blueprint on how they attained a lot of their wealth. So in saying that, I really think this is a time where not only it'll be beneficial to Kanye, beneficial to Jay too, because Jay hasn't put out a lot of music in the last 4 or 5 years. It's just an opportunity for him, but at the same time, I think he's helping Kanye.
Now, I like Jay.
Love Jay, bro.
My man.
That's my guy.
But Jay don't do nothing if it's not beneficial to Jay.
I disagree with that.
What has he done that wasn't beneficial for him?
You want me to start naming some things? Cause that I can do that.
Yeah, music wise.
Music wise?
Yeah.
I mean, he picked quite a few people on. From Jeezy to Rick Ross, giving them deals when he was president of Def Jam, helping Lil Wayne pay his taxes. Like, he's done a lot for people. And a lot of that stuff be behind the scenes that you ain't always got to put out there, bro. Bailing out the rioters, him and Beyonce in Baltimore with the bull.
Music-wise.
I'm just talking about life. But music, I just started with Rick Ross, Jeezy. He signed Rihanna. Like, what else you want? Gave the whole...
Yeah, but that was his job. Like, he didn't do nothing that didn't benefit him. Like, finding talent is your job. When you the head of a record label, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do your job.
You got to see the talent within the person to allow you to do your job.
I get that. Yeah. But I'm asking you, what has he done out in music that didn't benefit him? Like, when did he say, reach somebody who definitely wasn't never on and no potential and just brung somebody up? Like, what benefit does he have of doing that with Kanye now? Especially with the stuff that Kanye is going through. Like, what benefit does he have? I don't see Jay doing that.
Well, I don't know if he'll do that, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, and let me provide a little bit more clarity. Jay-Z is a big influence on Kanye, always have been. Right now, that man need help. Not only mentally, but career-wise. I still think Kanye need to be part of the music movement because right now the music out here is awful. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
The music is awful, bro, coming from the culture. There's absolutely no R&B, but just from some just real hip-hop. I think Jay can pull that out of Kanye and Kanye have the ability to reinvent himself.
Yeah, I don't see Jay doing it because I don't see the benefit for him.
It's hope, bro. It's hope. I'm hoping for it. Because I want that
premise.
I want that Watch the Throne too, bro. They said it was on the way.
I get
and it's needed right now.
I actually like Ty Dolla $ign and Kanye together.
It sounds good on paper.
I actually like a lot of Ty's verses on there. More than Kanye.
Well, I'm a fan of Ty Dolla $ign.
I think Kanye. You ever get to a point where you're trying to do too much to stand out, and then you just do it wrong?
Yeah, I feel that way about Drake sometimes because it's too much freaking music.
I don't think it's too much music for Drake. I think Drake should go and do an actual rap album. Like, instead of singing, like, I think he should do a rap album and get back to some core rapping and not focus on like the last thing he did. Like, I just think he trying to hit too much, trying to find that hit And you just get back to the basics. I think you just need to get back to the basics.
Well, I think when you're making that much music like Drake is, like, what is your motivation to keep making it? Because there's so much. Like, you literally saturated the game of music, bro. And everything that's hot, you'll jump on it, even if, when it comes to another artist. So it's like,
But that's how he stays relevant.
I mean, I get that, but bro, like, I think what makes you relevant too is when you're missed. Your sound is missed. I'm saying that, bro. I make music. Like, when your sound, like, when you turn on the radio, you don't know who did the song, you don't know what artist is on it, but when you hear the sound, you know who made that music. I get that a lot with Swiss, Timberland, Pharrell. Like, I know their sound. Like Kanye, I used to be able to say I know his sound.
Well, Drake is not a producer.
No. But I'm just saying, like, because he's on anything right now. I mean, anything. You're not distinguished no more. It's nothing special no more.
Yeah, I disagree.
Because the saturation of the music that you put now. It's too much freaking music, bro.
Yeah, I disagree. I just think he doing too much of the same music. I think he just need to get back to rapping and get down to basics again and put an album out like that. Like, not too much singing on it and not too much slow shit. Like some actual hip hop beats and rap. I think that'll jumpstart anything. I know them concert tickets high as shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope you're not saying that because you and Drake light skin and you showing a little bias already. You want to start the year like that, dog? You want to start the year like that, dog?
Nah. Listen, I didn't like Drake at the beginning, but I had to give him his flowers.
He's talented.
Like,
Bro,
he's
is
very
talented. Sure.
He can rap. He can sing.
Very versatile. Different artist.
He make what we call in the barbershop milk music. So.
What the fuck is that, bro? I never heard of that. I'm in this motherfucker too.
They call it milk music. So milk music is, a little bit of white, sweet, everything in it. You know what I mean? It can go.
Man.
Everybody likes it who can drink it.
Okay.
And everything.
Okay. All right. Friendly music, basically.
Used in everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All
everything has a base. It's the base for everything. So we call it milk music.
Okay. And I'm gonna say this too, since we gonna start the year off, bro. And it's, you're responsible for this shit, bro. I'm getting a lot of eyeball questions about some of the shit that you've been saying on this podcast, my brother.
Oh, well, I've been saying a lot of factual stuff. But what main thing are you saying?
Whoa. That's not to say factual shit.
Yeah, I've said a lot of stuff.
Bro, a lot of women ain't agreeing, bro. What you saying, man?
Ain't agreeing?
They don't.
Or they want to agree.
I just picture like this. You're creating a lot of dialogue from your opinions from being said. And again, what I do remind people when they do ask me about the podcast and they decide to discuss it with me, I clearly want to say, watch the tape. That's not my remarks. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's my shit. So are they agreeing? I don't know which statement. I've made so many statements. So which statement are you talking about?
You ain't lying. The biggest one that women has actually asked me about is the 2-year.
Okay.
I don't know the quote. I don't remember the quote. If a man don't ask to marry you in 2 years, the woman should leave him.
Yeah.
A lot of women ain't signing on for that one right there, man.
A lot?
Quite a few that I've spoken to.
And
it's crazy. Like, they bringing this shit to me like they hold me responsible for you.
Are they in relationships?
Bro. It don't get that deep because I'm always in defense mode because of your ass. I can't ask questions. I'm fucking defending your shit.
Usually, people that don't agree with it aren't really in a position to be in it. So they might be in a relationship that they've been in for 3 or 4 years and ain't got proposed to, and they just trying to justify why they ain't got proposed to.
Possibly, but because I'm always in defense mode, I don't have the opportunity to ask these questions.
Well, look, we gonna go live soon, and we gonna have them. We can have them on the show, and they can talk to me directly, and I can set them straight if they need any clarity on what I'm saying. Now, if a woman doesn't want to get married, then of course it doesn't matter to them.
Right. Okay.
But if they're in a relationship and they want to get married, the 2-year mark is about that when it should happen.
And this is not written nowhere. This is just a theory of yours.
That's a theory of pretty much life, yeah.
Life, bro. What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's only our culture that don't get it.
Oh, man. Not life, bro.
It's only our culture that don't get it.
Bro, life.
What culture is the least married?
I don't know. Again,
Black women.
See, again, listen, I love black women.
I love them too.
I'm parenthesizing that shit. I'm not here to criticize. But
who are the least married? It's black women.
Maybe they don't want to get married no more.
Nah, they want to get married.
Okay,
But unfortunately, they took on to this culture, this modern culture of being independent and supposedly not wanting a man and everything. And
I wouldn't blame it on that.
They have more modern traits in them, more stronger traits in them, and
I wouldn't blame
it doesn't mesh well with a man.
I would just blame it on the current time. It's just,
so why are other cultures married at a higher rate? Why is black culture? I'm just giving you facts. Why is black culture, black women married at 24%? While other cultures is married at a rate of close to 60%?
Well, what's the biggest thing about black women? They say the attitude, right? So possibly
that's what you said.
That can have something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be the attitude.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
That's basically what I just said.
So that may fuck with the numbers a bit on why they the least when it come to other cultural women on why they not getting married. Could be the attitude. But again, in my opinion, I just think it's the times, man.
But the times is just affecting us. How that when you say times, usually that affects the whole US of A. But unfortunately, it's just affecting us, our culture.
Well, understand this too, bro. Like
we the most aborted.
It takes two to get married.
We the most aborted.
Okay.
We had the most single per capita, most single mothers.
Okay, but understand this too. Take two people to get married. A lot of brothers that I talk to even know they ain't trying to get married, bro.
Yeah, mostly no men is trying to get married.
Today, no.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Getting married is a woman thing. So this is why I say if a woman is looking to get married, if she's in a relationship with a man, they've had the talk. So within 2 years, you should be married or move on.
She can only hope to be married, but again, that man might be in a different space. So and even wait a minute, if you gonna say that, so if she invested 2 years with that man and they don't get married and she decided to sit there and say, well, because you didn't marry me, she's gonna move on. She go to the next man, there's another 2 years. Then there's another 2 years. So ultimately what I'm saying is, now I'm gonna get to one of your questions where what is she at that point? Is she ran through? That's 3 different men in 6 years.
Well,
is she ran through?
Again,
with consistent sex? Is she ran through?
Correct. So you have to make better decisions.
Oh,
see, one of the things.
So wait. So shut it down, and don't have sex.
No, one of the things is they have to pick the best suitor. Like when you meet somebody who he is. Like his past tells you. His past is there. You know if he's a good father, pretty much. You know if he has a good job. You know if he's a good man by how he treats you.
So everything you saying ain't even based on substance, bro. It's based on materialistic shit, financial shit, and all of that.
Well, the substance.
It ain't got no, but marriage is should be based on love. You bringing intangibles into that.
No. Love is love. Love is a separate entity.
Okay, but love you just put finances and
right, because that's what all comes with marriage.
Yeah,
finances. What's the number one thing that people divorce over? Finances. Yeah, look it up.
Okay.
People divorce over finances all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know that leads to a lot of, bickering, drama within your situation.
Yes, because unfortunately,
there's never enough money.
Here's a hot take: women constantly are always looking to level up. So, in a man's point of view, a man could be making a good job and everything, but a woman is never satisfied.
So with that being said, if that's your take on that, and that's a hot take, then the woman might as well not get married because they're going to continue to be looking for the next best thing. If that's your interpretation.
No, my interpretation is they need to tailor them expectations. See, the world tells them to always want more, always want more. Average people will be with average people. That's usually how it is.
So,
like, you're not something so special that you deserve something extremely special. Like, life is life. So when you're looking for the perfect guy who's gonna make six figures and have a six pack and have sex with you for 3 hours every day. Like, that's unrealistic. And women search for unrealistic things in men.
So
this is why, but this is why I say you got to change the modern thinking of that. You got to get back to traditional thinking. You got to understand where you're at. If you have a good man and a good job and he's treating you right, for some women, that's not enough.
Well, that right there go both ways as well. Because again, it ain't too many dudes and they ain't looking for the baddest chick. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
guys look for the baddest chick. Like I said, you look for attraction, but you don't have to be the baddest.
Okay, but again, if you're saying that, as far as the women go, then again, it doesn't make sense for them to get married because continuously it's going to be a constant upgrade that they looking for.
No,
man would never be able to satisfy them or fulfill their needs and what they want.
What you have to have is self knowledge of yourself. So you need to know what's going on, what you can accept, what you want.
From that emotional species that changes by the hour.
Yes.
That's difficult, my guy.
It is difficult. But why are other cultures been able to do it?
Maybe it's based on their cultures.
Exactly. So this is why I say our culture has adapted to this modern thinking, and it is not helping our community as a whole.
Okay, but I constantly keep asking you, stop blaming black people for shit, Mark.
I'm not blaming black people for shit.
You got to learn to love and accept us, brother.
I accept everything about us. What I'm saying is you have to have, in order to overcome the tripes that's going on, you have to have accountability and understand what's going on.
Yeah, but
in order for us to do anything positive and not include needing handouts, we have to have self-awareness of what's going on in our community. And the self-awareness is that we don't work together.
Okay, but if you're going to say that, and I don't really disagree with that, but the reality is this: you would have to eliminate yourself from those temptations and discipline yourself, damn near isolate yourself, because if you're saying all of that, then a woman better not have girlfriends. You see what I'm saying? Because they're influential.
But you're a product. Haven't you heard if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to get out the room?
Well, I ain't never heard that. I just dominate the room if I'm the smartest. I'm dictating
because
motherfucker.
You have nobody else that can. If you're the smartest person in the room, who can help you out? Nobody.
Why not just take over the room and just be the motherfucking boss?
And that's the problem.
Tell them what to do.
That's the problem. Everybody want to be boss.
Well, no, I'm saying that just because of what you just said.
Yeah, but if you're always the smartest person in the room, how are you learning anything? Well, if you're surrounded by people who don't know nothing and you know it all, how do you grow?
Well, that's a different analogy, but we talking about a relationship. It's going to be one motherfucker making a decision, and typically it should be the male making that final decision.
And how many women in our culture want to relinquish that power?
I know. No. I'm going to say this. I really think if a woman believes in the person the man she would, I don't think she minds that because her input's still going to be there. That may influence that man's decision. That is true. That's a fact.
That's not true.
That is a fact. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going car shopping, I got my lady with me. And I'm sitting there saying, yeah, I'm going to get this black truck, this, that, and the third. And, she with me. We walking around. We looking at all the other makes, colors, this, that, and the third. She say, well, damn, baby, that white one look good. Or you going to consider that, bro. Yeah. That shit. So in saying that, in a relationship now, dumb it down to a relationship now, if a woman is willing to concede that final decision, as long as she has the ability to have input in that decision, I think a lot of women today will be comfortable with that. I do, bro. I do. Because some women still think that the man supposed to be this, and this.
Yeah, they think that in theory, but in practicality, they don't exhibit that. They don't want to relinquish the power. And that's why that's one of the reasons why they are not married, because they don't want to relinquish the power to the man. They want most of the time, they want the man to prove themselves without them proving anything.
Well, I can't
They
speak.
want men to prove themselves to them without them proving anything to me.
I mean, if that's your take, Mar, but that's a big fucking statement too, because you would think if you trying to have a fucking relationship, you better know you got to bring something to the fucking table.
Right.
Because them days of a one income and a man just doing everything, them days long gone. That shit don't exist no more.
Totally agree.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, then that woman should have to understand her role and know how to play it. And to make it easy, here's a suggestion for the women. Just be supportive. That's all you got to be
That's
for
all
the
you
man.
got to be. That's all you got to be.
You
And
know,
the
make
crazy
the brother
thing,
feel
this is not
inspired and motivated. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a cultural thing on this aspect. Modern women want traditional outcomes living in a modern society. They want all the benefits of being a modern woman, but they want all traditional outcomes. That math don't math right.
Oh, I agree with that from that standpoint.
Like you can't want a man to do everything in traditional sense, far as dating, far as courting, far as income, all this other stuff that's
Paying all the bills.
paying all the bills and expecting them to pay more.
While you stacking your cash bullshit.
And but that's what I'm saying. You want to live. They want to live a modern. They want a modern lifestyle with traditional outcomes that don't go together.
Well, listen, women, again, if these the things that they think is going to work or I guess convince that man to marry him, I just think it's a different time because the brothers is like, we ain't got the time or the patience.
Correct.
Real shit. We ain't
Correct.
got the
And
time
like
or
I
the
said,
patience.
if you're a woman looking to be in a relationship with somebody,
you got to give up something.
You got to figure it out.
And well, listen, buy some books or write the book, Mar, because you got all you motherfucking Dr. Love over here, people.
I'm not Dr. Love. I'm just Dr. Practicality. Like,
well, I mean, being practical in this modern time is difficult.
In order for us to get back on track, we got to believe in family.
Whoa. Wait, Mar, why you keep saying we off track?
We are off track.
No, according to you, we off track.
According to walking outside and going to the first inner city, we are off track.
Wait, finish this thing. We walking outside. We going in. What's the point? What are you saying?
When you go to an inner city,
Yeah.
That's a nice place to be for you.
Yeah. What's the problem? Again,
So you don't see
you
the-
gonna be what you make it. You know that. You know it's gonna be what you make it. You know that.
That's not reality, bro.
What?
Like you don't see nothing wrong with your kids walking down the street fearing they're gonna get shot or something. Like you don't see nothing wrong with that. You
Bro,
think
no, it's no. I think, see, from that aspect, of course, there's something wrong. But this is what I think you're missing when you say that. First of all, the likelihood of that, the percentages are low. Secondly, yeah, they are. They are. You can walk out your house 100 times in the inner city, and one or two times there might be some shit that pop off.
and how many times can you do that anywhere else and it happen?
What you mean? What you comparing it to though, Mark?
I'm comparing
because
it
it's
to
two
a-
different. It's two different environments. That's easy to say.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. We have to better ourselves. It doesn't have to be killing. We just had this conversation.
But
there's
no,
other poor cultures in the world that don't kill each other.
okay, I get all that, but that ain't. But here's the thing. In reality, if that's part of our culture, Afro-American, the only thing that we can do, honestly, is learn to love each other and learn to work together. But in saying that, and like I said this to you before, if you want to be the guy and lead that charge, you just better make sure it's about 100,000 motherfuckers behind you, because that's a hard task, Mar.
It is. It's really not a hard task. Like nobody has to lead you to say, don't kill.
No.
Nobody. Like,
But here's the thing. But me saying it to you, you get it. Me saying it to the young boy who ain't eating, who mom ain't got enough money to take care of him, so he got to go out and rob. Those conversations, again, we can say it. It doesn't mean he's going to apply that, though, Mar, because he's thinking about himself and his needs.
no, he's just living in a culture that breeds that. There are other poor people in this United States of America. Like, it's other poor communities.
Mar, you got
They
white.
don't kill. They don't kill at the rate that we kill. Like, I don't understand. How do you defend that?
Wait. No, it's not me defending that. I just think you giving us too much of the violence. Because let me just say this. What the fuck you call Columbine? What the fuck you call Waco? That's mass killings. Hold on. We ain't doing that shit, Mar.
Right, but there are outliers. Like, you can look up and see mass killings every day. I can Google right now, and probably Philadelphia, it was probably over the holiday, probably 12 shootings.
Yeah,
at least.
Happy New Year, nigga.
Yeah, so,
Take that.
don't hit me with a Columbine that happens once or twice every couple of years.
Oh, no. When it comes to white mass killings, bro, we get about 3-4, yeah, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's 30 a pop.
Okay, how many people died?
Hold on.
How many deaths are in Philadelphia now from gun violence?
Hold on.
Is 30 or 600? Which one is more?
Hold up. You got 100. So if we go with that number, 30 a pop with the white mass killings, that's 120 people in a year. Hold on. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
So what you say last night in Philadelphia, how many people was?
12.
All right, what the problem is?
You tell me.
That's $120 or 30 in one shot.
How many deaths are in a year? All right, if you go to Columbine, if you use Columbine,
or any Waco, Buffalo,
wherever,
shit be going down, bro.
How many mass shootings were there?
I don't have that number.
You don't have that number, but I'm just saying, like 600 deaths in Philadelphia alone, probably this year. I can look it up.
Yeah, you should.
And
because you keep blaming the city, dog.
I'm blaming our culture
and people, mind you, sitting there with a fucking Eagle shirt on, blaming Philadelphia for violence.
No, what
you got a lot of nerve. Brotherly love, man, show it, bro. And I would say honestly, we're around about 500 for a little bit over 500 for the year. 2023 in murders in the city of Philadelphia, which that's a ridiculously high number.
Yeah, it's a ridiculously high number.
And I get that, bro, because it comes down to choices and how you living individually. I get that, Mar. But to try to change an individual mentality is really hard. You gotta show them the way. You gotta be the example. And in being that example, you gonna need support from others to help you with that journey, bro. That's a tough one.
I mean, I hear you.
But what's that number?
I keep getting all these pop-ups that won't let me do it.
But I still believe in my folks, bro. We are some talented, intelligent people, man. We just gotta strive to be better, man. And violence ain't always the way.
I mean, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say, but at the end of the day, if it's no examples.
In 2021, it was 562. 2022, 514. 2023, 410. So none of that adds up to a Columbine.
Okay, but it's going down. Them numbers going down. It's good.
It always goes down and goes up. That's just how it is.
It's good, man. We getting better. It's progress. Accept it, bro.
And what I'm saying is, we don't need 400 deaths.
No, we don't. But again, I like it's
and that's just Philadelphia. If you go around to every inner city like that, its numbers is crazy. So
DC,
again,
Detroit,
we don't need to be killing each other like that.
I agree. So let's not put that on Philadelphia. It's a nationwide thing.
I said the culture.
Okay. Wait, you blaming black people now?
It's our culture that's killing people.
Stop blaming black people all the time.
I don't blame black people. I'm holding black people accountable. We have to be accountable. We have to
let the judge do that.
We have to acknowledge,
give his ass life,
what's going on, so the judge don't have to judge us. Let's avoid that.
I feel you, my bro. I feel you.
Know what I mean?
It's a hard thing, though, man.
It is a hard thing. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying like we have to have the love in us.
So let me ask you this, since we on violence. So say you was coming up in the city, you 16, 17.
I grew up in the city.
I'm just saying, I'm talking about now, today. You run into these same three cats who always give you problems or always got something to say, something crazy to you. And you find yourself in a position where at some point you know you got to defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When these cats pull a gun. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna go buy a gun? Or you gonna go call the cops? Or you gonna walk with your friends Like, these are some of the decisions that these young brothers is actually facing, Mar. It's a real thing.
Right, but where's the root of the problem? The first person to draw, why does it have to be gun violence? Like, we grew up when you can fight.
I can tell you why. Because his sneakers is better than yours and you want them shits and you know you can't afford them.
But that's everywhere.
Yeah, but it's more in the city more than anything.
So all the instances you give me, all the circumstances you give me are circumstances in other cultures.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Bro.
I don't think so.
Yes. What I'm
Because one thing about our culture, we love being fresh.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think really Caucasian is putting a lot of onus on being fresh every day like we are.
They might not have the flashy clothes, but they have.
You seen them motherfucking sneakers they be wearing, bro? Them shits be crooked. Keep it a bean. Them shits be crooked, but they got a shitload of money in the bank. Now, that's a fact.
I mean, that could be a fact.
Well, we spending our last for them J's. That's something we got to get away from, but that's a fact.
A cultural thing.
Yeah,
we have to get away from
that aspect.
We have to get away from all of that nonsense.
But the white boy ain't trying to stick up the other white boy for the J's he got on.
They're not trying to do any of it. They not fighting. They not shooting you because you did something wrong. They not doing any of it.
But what do you tell the kid that's facing that kind of threat in the neighborhood? What would you suggest for him?
Listen, I understand what you're
I want
getting
you to
at.
answer that though.
Yeah, you have to defend yourself.
So
but
if he go buy a gun,
the point of the matter is, why do we have to get to that point?
We don't know. But again, this is an answer you got to get that kid though, because every time he walk out the door, this is the shit he dealing with. He need answers. He don't need a cultural suggestion at this point. He need answers. He just want to go to the store and he want to take his little brother with him.
Hey, you don't need J's.
But I'm just what?
You don't. If they want your J's, that mean they don't have them. They doing good, right?
So now that's low.
So again,
that's crazy. So you want to tell the young man?
We are justifying.
No,
we are justifying actions that are becoming to us because you want to be fresh. Like that shit's crazy.
That you want to be fresh?
Yeah, you're justifying actions because I want to shoot you because you got shoes on. Like where does that outlier come into play?
Okay, Mar,
like, where does that mentality come from?
Mar, you're saying that, but you're not answering the question. What you gonna tell that young man?
You got to defend yourself. I understand that, but what I'm telling you is, it's the culture that makes us think like that. That we're worth nothing. That we can shoot somebody over some J's. The culture is telling us that, oh man, I'll shoot this nigga for anything that he got. And now his life don't mean nothing to me. And that is the culture that we live in. That's what the rap music breeds to us, is that we're worth nothing. And I'm here to tell you that you're worth something. Stop listening to that music and thinking that's real life. That is not real life. Stop trying to be a gangster when you don't have to be.
Well, from that, again, I told you, the reason why I don't buy into that, because I think everybody who listens to music understands what it is.
No, they don't.
Well, shame on you. Then go read a book.
Yeah, then
how
you
need to broaden your horizon.
Then how you gonna ask when they listening to and seeing all the images on TV and hearing the music, like that is a psycho programming thing, bro.
Okay, that's your opinion, but in saying that,
that is not an opinion.
Hold on, Mar. Hold on, Mar. And saying what you talking about, when you start saying shit is because of the music, you're being programmed, this, that, and the third. Bro, white kids watching fucking movies, they ain't doing no desperado shit out there watching that.
Who?
I'm talking about white kids.
What they watching?
Movies, violent movies like black kids.
No, they're not listening to violent music.
They listening to our music, Mar. You know that. They even dress like us.
What music are they listening to that they constantly have repeated in there when they don't listen to that all the time, bro?
Okay, all the time, but still, even whether they listening to it all the time or summertime, at the end of the day, they know it's fucking entertainment. Because now you base it on the intellect of a white person opposed to a black person. No, black person knows it's entertainment too, Mar.
No, they don't.
That's a choice,
Mar. It's a way of life. Because
I am.
What does rap preach? What is the number one thing about rap music?
You know that varies, bro.
What is the number one thing about rap music? Authenticity, right? So
Yes.
they want to believe what's going on.
Yeah, and originality. And originality.
Authenticity is first. You can be original and it still don't mean anything.
Bro, yes it does, because you'll be able to create a following and a movement if you're original and it's good.
No, but it's still the authenticity of rap music.
Okay, because yeah, that's something we created. But I'm just saying that go hand in hand. But from a cultural standpoint, Mar, remember, bro, like at one time, rap music was never violent. Right?
Agreed.
So wait a minute. So now that the music have evolved, because the people who's making the music, they basing it on their life. That's the life that they was living. So they write that rap, throw a beat on it, and got a rap song.
So you think Dr. Dre was out killing?
No,
How about
absolutely
Ice Cube?
not. No, he went to a private school.
Right. So the whole group was doing what?
Pump faking is entertainment.
Right, but they was living a little to be authenticity. And what was their number one thing? I'm just living what I see in every day and all
In
this
their community.
bullshit.
In their community.
Yeah, and
So-
none of them
Okay.
was doing that shit.
Okay, so if you're gonna
But
say that,
at fuel, what did that fuel? Fuck the police, fuck all that. It fueled all of that, bro. Like, come on.
it fueled a conversation for fucking police brutality against fucking inner city kids.
Come on.
That ain't true.
Come on. But I'm talking about the killing part too.
Okay, but that's through the frustration of brutality.
So you just want to take out the good part of it. You saying so it brought light to the police brutality, but not the killing of
No.
each other.
No. The actual point that I'm making, if you're going to use Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, the point that I'm actually making is because they wasn't actually killers and all of that, and they was making music because they had a passion for it, at the end of the day, they made a choice not to be caught up in their own music. So we're going to stop right there and sit there and say that this kid listening to this music has the same choice. It's entertainment. Because that's why I sit there and say, like, even if you
I truly don't understand how you don't get this.
bro, I just think you too much on the culture instead of the person making the music. And you just made the point. Dr. Dre wasn't no goddamn killer, but he talked about it.
Right,
So
because
the person
he knew
listening to it ain't no goddamn killer.
it was because he knew it was being fed to us, so it was easy to do.
No, that's what he was seeing in his neighborhood.
Oh my God.
That's not true. If they rapping about what they seeing in their neighborhood
Oh my God.
and they write to it with music,
So do you
they
think
not just narrating what they see in their neighborhood.
do you think if he rapped about anything other than that, he would have been hot?
Don't know. It's your talent, bro.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh, come on, man. Eazy-E was a goddamn drug dealer. Now,
Yeah.
But now, if you ask somebody, is he one of the greatest rappers? You got some people that's actually gonna say yeah.
Who?
I'm talking about if you ask a West Coast kid about Eazy-E, oh my God, Eazy-E, yeah, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Shit, take Jay-Z.
I'll take it.
Allegedly, people doubted that he's so dope to that level and that extent. I don't freaking know. All I know is he tells that story. All I know is he made it out. All I know is whatever decisions he was making, it worked out for him pretty damn good.
Right, because he assimilated to what they were feeding us, brother. Like, I like Jay-Z too, but you think Hawaiian Sophie would have kept Jay to where he is now, or he had to switch it up and do what?
Tell the truth.
What's telling the truth? No, how you know? You just said you don't know if he was selling on that type of level.
Wait. The reason why I say that, Mar, here's the thing. If you just take the song Hawaiian Sophie, that's some bullshit.
In that style.
Hold on, right, that's some bullshit. Okay, so what?
Why is it bullshit? That's how he rapped. That was authenticity.
Well, that was some fast rapping shit.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
But the suggestion that he got from one of the producers that started making his music, you say, bro, won't you just talk about the shit that you do every day? And and what he did every day was hustle and sell drugs, and living in right, okay, and living in the projects in Marcy. So when he started talking about that, narrating his life, he started having success, and it was truthful.
When you start feeding the perpetual downside of
His
life,
that's his life, Mar.
is it or is it not? I don't know.
Mar, so if I started rapping right now,
Yeah,
and I talked about the times that I got shot the fuck up, the times that I did mischief shit, what I'm living a lie,
I didn't say you was living a lie.
or you gonna get mad at me because the kid took what I said and telling my story and did some of the same shit and got himself in a situation?
What I'm saying,
You can't
is
get mad at me.
You don't have to talk about that. You could talk about that. What I'm saying is,
music is your freedom.
What I'm saying is, we push. I'm gonna just say
Perpetuate. You can say it.
perpetuate.
My man.
list is dry. We perpetuate the killing and everything to benefit our individual needs. When actually, you can make music without killing. You can make it.
Yeah, okay, but Mario, I understand this.
You can make it.
Yeah,
Just like an R&B singer. Is he living an R&B life every fucking day? No, but he's singing about love every fucking day. He's not even single, not even married. Does Beyonce need to put a ring on it when she's already married? No, she got a ring already. She's married.
That was before they got.
No, it wasn't. She was married
sure?
already. Yes, she was married already.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why does we have to narrate killing and death when everybody else's genre can live their fantasy and do it and sell records fine without living their fantasy?
Well, I'm gonna take it
Living in their reality.
I'm gonna take it to that individual, man.
Yeah.
It's their decision what they want to do with the music, Mar. It's
No,
unfortunate.
I understand I understand that decision, but you know.
But you can't. But listen, put it like this: we should have enough sense to be like, it can't influence us.
Kids don't have that.
Okay, but here's the thing though, they not gonna turn off the music. And as a parent, we can't block everything because that it really entices them to go out and seek it more. And you know that. You know that.
Don't make the music. Don't push the music to the kids, and you be all right. That's all I'm saying. I don't have to turn on the radio and hear it.
Mar, you listen to Q102, bro.
I know, and that's how I know that it's not being pushed to everybody. It's only being pushed to us.
But no, I listen. Actually, I'm gonna tell you what I did. It was a mistake too. I clearly switched that shit back to Power 99. I'm scrolling through the shit in my car and went to Q102, and I listened to a couple songs in it. It's a variety of shit. They play rap shit, country shit, and all that. But at the same time too, if you going by strictly messaging, some of that shit was off, bro. When it came to the messaging, wasn't all positive.
What?
And one of the songs that was
nothing. I bet you none of it was killing.
I really don't remember the music, but I just said it.
Nothing was killing.
But you know,
no whores, no bleep outs.
But you know, I was thinking about your ass when I got on Q102.
But you can talk all you want, but it wasn't no killing. It wasn't no sucking and fucking, and it wasn't no bitches being called and a whole bunch of words bleeped out.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I turned that shit off. I can't relate.
Well, let me ask you this.
Power 99 FM.
We were talking about women in relationships and everything, and I know we touched on it a little bit last week. I mean, when we last
Don't
spoke.
start that body count shit. You ain't gonna get it around.
I don't want no body count. The Color Purple just came out.
Oh yeah, didn't see it though.
You didn't see it? Okay.
Nah.
So Taraji P has been talking about her pay not being
I did read that though.
what it should be.
I did read
Now, like I said, we touched on this before about gender pay gap, pay scale.
that I was in favor of the women getting more paid. Let's be clear. I'm in favor of the women getting bigger pay.
Yeah, I'm just in favor of getting paid your value.
There's a disparity from women and men getting paid.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And this is leading to that. Like Taraji P says she only got a portion.
Like 75,000.
I don't even know, but I know she said it was a different portion than what Brad Pitt had got for the movie. Now, mind you,
Wait. Brad Pitt's in Color Purple?
no, Benjamin Button when she got that. So she
okay.
went back to Benjamin Button,
okay.
and then she Proud Mary, and now Color Purple, and she says she hasn't gotten a raise since Proud Mary, so she's still making the same amount of money per movie. I guess I'm saying. So, asking you that, do you think you deserve a raise just because you want a raise?
No, in that situation in particular, first of all, get a better agent. Secondly,
she says she has a good agent.
But secondly, let's be honest.
Viola Davis also said something of that nature too.
Well, I mean, it really just supports my point. I don't think women are fairly paid across the board in any occupation.
No, see, I look at the movie industry as getting paid your worth. You are what you're worth.
But let me say this when it comes to Taraji Henson, because I did read about the Oprah shit and, relating to the movie. And I do know about her career. And saying that, I think it's her role within that movie. For Proud Mary, she was damn near
She was the star.
She was the star in the movie. She's not the co-star or feature. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what fluctuates the pay scale for particular actors. I'm not just going to say women, but particular actors.
Right. So she went on a rampage. She said that she said by time, and she put out to me a false narrative, because how she broke down her pay doesn't really, if she's breaking down her pay the way she said, where she said, I'm just pulling out a number of 100,000. She said 50% goes to taxes, then she pays her team
people,
and everything. But
I know the conversation. Yeah, I heard that. That's what I heard.
But though, if you're doing that, then you're not educated, and the people around you are not right, because you don't pay 50% taxes first. When you're self-employed like she is, you pay the tax man last. You pay everybody else first. You pay all your expenses first, and whatever's left over, then you pay your taxes.
But then that may put you in a position, if you don't have enough, to actually owe taxes at the end of the year. That's dangerous.
No, that's not dangerous. That's
I'd much rather pay it off the top and be done with it.
No, because you're not paying taxes on 100,000. So if you're a self-employed person, you make 100,000.
You get to dictate your income, what you report.
Not even that. Even if you get a check, whatever you get the check for, it's 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
You got a team. What you're supposed to do is pay your team first. So let's just say your team is $10,000.
Okay.
So you pay your team your $10,000. Now you got to pay your agent maybe $20,000.
Okay.
So now you're down to $70,000.
Yes.
So now instead of paying taxes on 100,000, you're paying taxes on 70,000, which is much less. So now you're putting in your expenses, your car expenses, your food.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
All of that. So that's what I'm saying. When she talked about her narrative of being, I get 50% to the tax man off the thing. No, if you're doing that, then you're doing it wrong, and the people around you is wrong.
Well, let me say this real fast to American people. You see, people. I also want to say, American people. You see, when we start talking about money, he normally spot on with shit because the boy getting it.
No.
Okay, back to your statement.
And that's what I'm saying. And then people are championing this call like, oh yeah, no, you don't, it ain't like that. And then you go with the color purple. Well, and you're saying you want the same money as Proud Mary. Oh, I should be getting paid my worth. Well, Proud Mary was in the negative.
Is she the number one? Is she the leading lady actress in Color Purple?
No, Fantasia is.
Oh, wow. That I didn't even know. Now, let me ask you this then. Simple question. You think Fantasia is making more money than Taraji B. Henson in this movie?
She should. I don't know.
Because she's playing a lead role.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So, wait, I got another question then.
And that's what I'm saying. In Benjamin Button, where she talked about Brad Pitt made $150,000 and she made $70,000. Well, you was only in the movie for like 10 minutes.
That's Brad Pitt too, though. I mean, bro, like, stop.
Yeah, like he's the draw. You wasn't the draw in that. Like you was the draw to get black people in, but you were not the draw. Like, what makes you think that you deserved them as much as Brad Pitt when he was the actual star? He was like, fifth in line in starring.
Yeah, but I got that's another question. A little bit on that, piggybacking on that a little bit. Do you think Brad Pitt or Will Smith, you think it would be an equal pay situation relating to any movie they make?
I think right now, I think Will command more.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I think back in his prime, Brad Pitt would command more. I think down today, I think Will Smith would command more.
I see where
he has more of a draw.
I see where you're going with this, but I just feel like that hasn't changed. Brad Pitt, I'll take any freaking movie like that him and Will Smith was up for. I think Brad Pitt will still get paid more.
No.
He
Will
has
Smith
the-
was literally the highest paid actor in Hollywood for a long time.
Well, but remember this, and then
While Brad Pitt was hot.
okay, but let me say this again, and I want to be 100% clear when I say this. Will Smith only make a certain kind of movies that's actually popular.
You didn't ask me that.
Okay,
You
that's fair.
You asked me who would get paid more.
okay, that's
'Cause
fair.
I said Will Smith was the highest paid
Okay,
actor.
that's fair.
When Brad Pitt was hot.
Okay, that's fair. Now, it's another simple question. From a technicality standpoint, who's the better actor, Brad Pitt or Will Smith?
I would say Will Smith.
Okay, you lost me.
I would say Will Smith.
You lost me.
Brad Pitt has tried to do action movies. He's all right in them. He's all right. Will Smith is better.
I don't even really see Brad Pitt really doing action movies. I just think anything.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, World
that-
War Z,
light.
all that stuff.
That was light. The World War Z was light when it come to action. It was a bunch of zombies. He had whatever. That's light. I'm just saying. And this is a Hollywood thing, but I really think Brad Pitt will always get more money than the Denzels and the Will Smiths because not only, and let's just say for the record, this is no shot on none of them guys, but Brad Pitt clearly to me is a better actor than Will Smith. I don't think he's a better actor than Denzel Washington. But when it comes to actual movies and dialogue and jumping into a role, I think the Brad Pitts and the Denzel Washington nail them more so than the Will Smith because Will
You
Smith.
have a bias against me.
I don't think it's bro. No, the man's from Philadelphia. I love Will Smith.
Yeah, but you have a bias from the Fresh Prince era.
No, I have
You think he's goofy.
No,
and you don't,
no,
and
no.
That makes him like believable.
No,
That's
no,
like
no.
Steve Urkel coming out here being an action hero. You wouldn't believe it because he played Steve Urkel for so long.
Well, that ain't even that. This is what I'm saying. It ain't too many movies where Will Smith, from a dialogue standpoint, had to carry that shit with dialogue. He carried movies with action. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang, car chases, blowing shit up.
So Concussion.
That was not a good movie. Don't say that. That was not very good.
Concussion was a great movie.
No, it wasn't. You have nothing to support that argument right there. That's a fact.
Concussion was a great movie.
That shit-
Pursuit of Happiness, not a great movie.
That's a great movie. Dialogue. That's the best one that he ever did from a dialogue standpoint. But I'm just saying, overall, across the board, Mar, Will Smith ain't fucking with Denzel or Brad Pitt. So when it came to payday, getting paid, I think that might be an argument according to what kind of movie it is. I don't think Brad Pitt, can do a shoot 'em up, bang, bang, blow shit up like Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? But I know Will Smith cannot, from a dialogue standpoint, fuck with Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington
Yeah, I
because
totally
he's just not believable in that way. But I
He is
just want
believable. Again, this is your bias. He's
he's
had hit movies that's like that. I just named you two. Concussion was a hit.
that was not a hit. You said it was a hit. The numbers don't say it was
The
a hit.
numbers say it was a hit.
Hit was a bigger hit. Was his best movie with dialogue to me. But forget
Hitch.
all that. It was just a good fucking movie. It was comedy. It was light. Wasn't over top. It was relatable too. That's the shit you doing right now. You fucking the game up going in the other direction. He getting niggas unhitched. 2 years, I'm out. Hell of a guy, man. But no, I just wanted to ask you that because I just think from a race standpoint that Brad Pitt in the movie, because you brought up movies, its numbers start at a 25 to 30 million. Like Will Smith. And what do you think The Rock Johnson get for a movie these days? Because he's carrying that shit, especially the action movies that he's been in.
So Concussion cost $30 million to make, and it grossed $100 million worldwide. Total.
Doo-doo. Them numbers is doo-doo.
That is not doo-doo.
For
$100 million?
Will Smith be getting $1 billion worldwide, bro, on his movies.
Well, it's not an action movie.
But that's my point because people don't buy into Will with dialogue.
Bro,
You just said the point.
$100 million is a good. That is a good in box office.
That's
terms.
it's not a hit.
If you triple what you did, that's a good hit.
No, you just made money off of it. But no, and
But you just said it bust.
that is a bust considering who he is.
No,
And
that's
considering
not that. But that's like
Do this
like
then.
Will. That's like Brad Pitt taking Benjamin Button for $150,000. It was just one of those movies that you just do because it's a good script.
right, but okay, now what fucking good script Will Smith undid with dialogue? What?
I just told you Concussion and Pursuit of Happiness. I just gave you two.
Pursuit of Happiness, yes, but Concussion was not very good.
I
Mark.
just gave you the numbers. So obviously, people want to see it, right?
100 million, no.
100 million, yes. 100 million in
But
one
but
year.
if you look at the movies he's making, he hit $1 billion box office worldwide. Bro, look at Bad Boys. Look at them numbers. Hitting 500, 600 fucking $1 million, Mark. Those are numbers Will Smith is used to seeing when he do a movie. As far as grossing, he's a big actor, bro. He's that dude.
Bad Boys did
Action movies.
140 worldwide.
It's 3 of them.
The first one.
Matter of fact, we'll do Independence Day. No, because again, I'm just trying. I don't want to do Bad Boys because it was 3 of them.
Well,
Just do
Independence Day
Independence
kind
Day.
of wasn't even him. It was like that was like a mixture.
But I think that's when he blew though. To me, when he did that, he blew up. To me,
Well, you can't have me search and find the one that fits your argument. I
No,
just
it's
gave you
not-
Bad
no,
Boys
no.
did 145 million worldwide. Concussion did 100 million worldwide.
well, the reason why I'm saying that, like, that was him carrying a movie, Independence Day. He got Martin Lawrence in the Bad Boys. I just want to see him dolo doing it and carrying a movie and see what the numbers are. Because Will Smith, it's for him to do a movie, the grossing is going to be worldwide $600-700 million, man. His popularity.
Well, yeah, Independence Day was 800 million.
That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make. It ain't no slight against nobody. I'm a big fan of Will Smith.
But that was a great movie.
That's my point. So people expect that more from Will Smith, the Independent Day type movies, opposed to the concussion
But that's
type movies.
unrealistic.
What's
A
unrealistic?
$1 billion, close to $1 billion movie making is unrealistic. You want that, but that's not a realistic goal.
I don't. What? I can't. Here's why I'll say that. Mark, that fucking a great movie too. That Top Gun 2, bro, with Tom Cruise. That shit had hit like $1 billion.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Great fucking movie.
But not all of them did
There's
make.
only 2. But I'm
But
just
yeah,
saying.
but not all of Tom Cruise's movies make that.
I agree.
So you can't hold that
The argument
hold
is,
that as the standard.
the argument is I think people want to see Will Smith more in action movies than a movie that carries a lot of dialogue. That's the point I'm making.
All right, so Pursuit of Happiness did 300 million.
Yeah, it's a great movie and it's a true story.
I'm giving you dialogue. He's 100 millions every time.
But Mark, I told you that's his best movie with dialogue already. Concussion had a bigger budget.
No, Concussion did. The budget was 30 million.
It was less. That was a true story. That was less. That budget was ass.
No.
The boy helped executive producer, the actual person.
The budget was 55 million. Concussion was 30.
See, something's wrong with the phone. People like is that a Google? That shit don't work.
Yeah, the Concussion movie
No,
was 30
but you
million.
understand
This
the
was
point, Mar. You understand the
50.
point.
I don't understand your point.
No, people don't want Will Smith talking. They want to see him shooting up bang bang shit. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's his lane. That's his main lane. But he has a 5-lane highway.
What's the 5 lanes, bro?
He can do action. He can do drama. He can do comedy. And he can do suspense.
I stick with the 3. I give you the 3.
All right.
I give you the 3. I give you the 3.
He's 295. He got 3 lanes, baby. It ain't no one lane.
I'm not mad at it. He from the
His
P.
fast lane is action.
He from the P, bro. I'm supporting him and I am a fan. Will Smith. Just you need to divorce that chick though, bro. She's not very supportive.
You see the
And-
picture of her for New Year's? Her New Year's picture? She
Nah,
look
bad.
like Fat Joe. That lost weight. I don't know why. When I see the picture, I just see Fat Joe.
You know, again, I really just want to know, like, why he's still married to that lady. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, bro.
They don't believe in divorce. I commend them.
Oh my God! Even when it don't work, bro.
Work it out.
So you'll stay in unhappy marriage, Mark? Since you the relationship guru? Because I damn sure ain't. You are.
Depends on the kids. Depends on how old the kids are.
So you just added a stipulation to the argument.
I just told you. Would I stay in a marriage if I was unhappy? It depends on how old the kids were. That's real talk.
They 5.
I would stay in a marriage.
Unhappy.
Yes. Because my kids' happiness is above mine. And raising my kids in a 2-parent household, as long as we was cordial and everything and nothing crazy going on, I believe that.
So let me ask you this then. This is hypothetical. Would you be seeing other women, and would you be cool with her seeing other men? Freaky.
That would be freaky. But
freaky.
It would as long as it didn't get back to home. Because in actuality, we're separated but still living together.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You'll stay in a marriage. I want to get this clear. Let me say
legally
this.
separated. We'll still be living.
No.
House.
Don't fuck with no paperwork. You keep adding stipulations.
No, I'm just telling you how I would do it.
I'm just saying, and you in an unhappy marriage with a 5-year-old son named Shamar Jr.
Yes, because I truly believe a 2-parent household is better.
And your wife.
One of my biggest regrets for my daughter is when me and my wife divorced.
I get all of that. That's
normal. And I did not want my daughter into a single-parent household and a going back and forth thing. I did not want that for her.
That's normal. That's your story.
And if I could have controlled it, I would have stayed in it.
Unhappy.
Knowing. For my daughter's sake, yes. I can make that sacrifice. I'm a grown-ass man. I can make that sacrifice. I can live that. My purpose after I know, when you marry, your purpose is supposed to be your wife. But once that's gone, my purpose is what's best for my child.
And y'all both seeing other people, and you comfortable with that?
She gonna see other people if we break up too, right?
Man, bro, let's just stick to y'all married. She see y'all seeing other. Y'all both agree to see other people.
Yeah.
But you gonna stay married for the sake of the child.
Yes.
That's fucking insane.
I would do it.
So the vows and all that other shit, fuck them. They're already fucked up anyway.
You're already trying to divorce. Most women leave divorce. Most women initiate divorces.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, 75%.
Okay.
Women initiate divorces. So women have an incentive to leave more than a man. Usually the man gets less. Usually the woman gets the house, then the kids and child support.
But they get the house. They get that because they got the kid. Yeah, the kids.
They have
the kids is the
benefit of that. So again,
that's pretty ballsy, bro. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that everybody should do it or can do it. I'm just saying for me, I could have sacrificed till my daughter graduated high school. Okay. Or got to a point where I knew she could understand what was going on and didn't have to get transferred to house and one rule's over here, one rule's over here. Like I could have did that.
Okay.
Because I could make that sacrifice. I knew once I had a child and the marriage is over.
Courageous.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with America and today is because everybody's selfish. It's all about them. What? And in the marriage, that's why we have a high divorce rate because it's selfishness. It's all about what them doing. I need to be happy, or I need to be happy. It ain't us working together to be happy.
Let me say this when it comes to marriage. I just think they get caught up with just being married without doing the actual fucking work and what comes with it. Now that I agree with. I think, women, I want to get married when they had a big wedding. I get all that. It's great. But it's a lot of work involved. And then this is where the commitment part come in at. You ain't all, you cool with the theory of being married, but you don't want to do the work to stay fucking married. Yeah. And that I can agree with because it's supposed to be up and down. That's normal.
That's normal.
But I don't think, and again, this will go back to some dating shit. This is why the brothers don't have the patience, bro. Because you don't know if somebody truly committed.
You don't.
There's no way to actually know that shit. So with So with that being
You have
said,
to put the trust in the person you love.
yeah, and you roll the motherfucking dice.
Yeah.
But where the game has gotten fucked up as is like when you got the brother that's coming in the barbershop that is married, going through shit, sharing some of those issues, the brother sitting next to him ain't the fuck married, listening to that shit, saying, this is why I don't want to get married. You know, it's so many things that come with that shit in marriage. And when you dealing with somebody that is married, they got issues, and you listening to their problem, it could become very discouraging to the person who's not married, who have aspirations to wanting to get married.
Yeah. And listen, marriage is not something that you feel it, you feel it. You don't. So if you don't feel it,
I think that statement right there, that's too light, Mar.
yeah.
You talking about feeling it? No, nigga, I feel tired even when I slept. That's a feeling. Marriage is a big fucking deal.
No, I'm saying when you feel that you need to marry somebody. I'm saying you feel it in your gut when you know you want to live with somebody forever. If you don't feel that,
I could fuck with that. I believe in
you
that.
feel it in your gut. Like
you
I can
know-
live with her. I
you
can
know
do this.
you-
She's down for me, or I can do
Well,
that.
that's that feeling you had.
Yeah, and I
You
think
know?
you can. That feeling is there. There's no growing into it. It's there. It's like
No.
in 2 years, it's there.
No,
Like,
and just stop with the timeline. That's where this,
yeah, like if it ain't there in 2 years, it ain't gonna never be there.
bro. Stop saying the timeline. Don't say 2 years. Just say if it ain't there, it ain't there. Because-
48 months.
Oh, God damn it. This is where all them
I
fucking
gave you
questions
more. I
come
gave you
from.
more. I gave you
Yeah,
more. So
bro,
you didn't even know that.
Hey, you opening up the fucking door for more questions. Yo, so cut
See,
this out.
I got you in there. I gave you more just to see if you would
See?
bite.
Maybe that's the spin. But no, in saying that, like, I do believe in, like, say it's somebody you want to fuck with, right?
Mhm.
If you want them, go for it. Don't be discouraged with what has happened to you in your past. Don't be discouraged in whether you think that person will even accept you in that way. Because you can always work towards that. But I don't think, I think an issue a lot of brothers is having, at least young brothers, is rejection.
Men get rejected all the time.
That's how we trying to tell the young bulls. But a lot of young brothers,
Women can't handle rejection.
oh, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But when it comes to the brothers, I think they be suffering from confidence issues, man.
Yeah, but because society has made it.
See, I ain't
That-
blaming it on society.
No, because that's true. Society has taught you from birth to always put a woman on a pedestal.
Now that part is true.
Yeah, so from
Section 8, Nick.
from childhood, she's the princess, she's the castle, tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
She wants to get married.
Yeah.
They've put her on the pedestal, and they've always said the boy is mean. He hit you because he's mean, or whatever the boy does is bad. Whatever the woman does is good. It's been preached to you since a kid.
And the crazy part is what the young kids didn't realize, the young girls anyway, if he picking with you, his ass probably like you.
Yeah,
And he's mean because he like you specifically. So yeah, it's that Venus and Mars shit. It even starts at an early fucking
it
age.
starts at an early age.
But just in saying that though, like I just feel like if you see a girl, you're interested, yo, young brothers, just go for it, bro.
Oh,
she
but
say no, she say no.
no.
It's okay. Niggas like a bus. You missed one bus, catch the next one. You
Listen,
gotta get
that's
there
how-
eventually.
That's how I'm in the relationship I am now. I seen her out one day with a mutual friend. I like, wow, I like that. Went into the DMs, shot my shot,
He's a sneaky motherfucker.
and if she said no or she said yeah,
Why you ain't do it face to face?
I didn't see her again. I just
Oh,
met her out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just seen her out in passing at the end of the club was letting out.
Okay.
And I was like, wow. I was like, I gotta catch up with her at the next morning.
Damn, bro. The next morning.
Thirsty.
Motherfucker. He's a thirsty mother. Dan, did you eat breakfast?
The next one. No, actually, yeah. The next morning
Oh,
we did
shit.
actually go to breakfast.
Oh man.
We went to breakfast as a group. The whole group
Oh,
we was
that's
celebrating
better.
our friend's
Yeah, that's
birthday.
cool.
So we was all out there, the group, and that's when I seen
Nigga
her.
was tossing and turning all night. Couldn't wait to dawn.
Like,
No, that's
let's go to
cool. That's
dinner.
cool.
And
But
then after that, I was like,
rest is history.
found her on Instagram, sent her a DM, and then here we are.
Very good, my brother. But make sure you tell the young brothers. You tell them like I tell them, Mar. Shoot your motherfucking shot, nigga.
Shoot your shot.
You miss. Just keep practicing.
Yeah, keep
You'll
practicing.
get better till you get
You'll
that
get
switch.
better at it. Because somebody gonna bite.
Yeah, but that's it.
The shot gonna get wet.
But before you shoot the shot, let me be clear in saying this. Make sure you got your shit together. So when you pull off, another nigga won't pull up.
And one thing I'll tell my fellas, have your stuff together, but yo, don't fall for the okie doke when she ain't got her shit together. Now that's one thing I hate. When a woman that ain't got her shit together.
Bro.
And saying that a nigga got her shit together. Oh, that boils my blood.
Bro.
When I see people on the internet talking like that, I'm like, ooh, man, I wish
got
I
some
could sit down.
stories, but I don't even want to really dive in and get into that. But some of the shit I listen to, my guy, I want to say, do you hear yourself talking right now? Because it sounds ridiculous. But again, I don't want it to be a back and forth thing, or again, I know I'm dealing with an emotional creature, but I don't want to say, what obviously need to be said. But I'll be just in awe, bro. I just be like, are you fucking serious? Well, what you bringing to the motherfucking party? What you bringing to the table? What you got to offer? You want? Well, what makes you so special? Because there's only one woman I can see myself doing that shit for, and she's spoken for, and that's Beyonce. I'm just saying, that's the mentality that to me, the typical woman got. Like, you that special. Come on, I think you need to humble yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Women need to humble themselves a little bit and just be rational creatures, bro. You know what I mean? Get a brother a shot. You know what I mean? But at the same time, too, don't put yourself too far up on the pedestal, because again, at some point, I think if you ain't living up to that, or you ain't got that going on, or you ain't popping like that, you gonna get exposed, and you gonna get mad that you got exposed. And I don't even know how that shit work, but this is what y'all do.
So speaking of exposed, is my Eagles exposed?
Bro, that's a motherfucking nosedive, bro.
And why you think?
What goes up must come down. Y'all was 10-1, bro.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't even know y'all had the ball helping out the defense. Matt Patricia from the Patriots. I just found that out over the weekend, and I'm like, any coach outside of New England is not very good. That's a cult-like type shit going on in New England. You know, everything runs through Bill Belichick. But any coach that has moved on from that organization and tried to have success, it just never happened, never panned out. So with y'all nosediving like y'all is, let's be honest, overall, you're not a very good team to me.
Yeah, see, I disagree.
What the fuck? Is that the jacket?
No, I disagree, because the same shit I've been saying since week 2.
What part of your coaching staff is part of the team? So I'm saying you're not a very good team.
I think we're a good team. I just think
the pressure's on your coach. He got to fix this shit immediately.
See, I don't think the pressure's on the coach. I think when you lose 2 offensive coordinators and a core of your defense, I don't think you have the pressure. I think it's expected to what's going on. I think the most of the blame of the season goes on Howie. As good as he's been in the past 2 years, as good as he was in the draft, I think his offseason moves were wrong. And I've said this when it happened. Shouldn't have signed Bradbury. You should have brought back your 2 linebackers and your safety. That would have kept the core.
I agree with the safety. Gardner Johnson.
Yes. And
Stud. I agree with him.
And you should have brought back your 2 linebackers.
He's very good. Well, let me say this. I don't put that on.
I put that on Howie.
I don't put that on Howie Roseman, the general manager. I really put that on the coach Sirianni. And one thing about Sirianni, everybody know I'm not a fan of the Eagles, but at the end of the day, it's still football. I'm a football fan first. I think your coach is very fucking arrogant, and I don't know why. I just think his whole demeanor is arrogance.
So say you don't like him, but don't put it on the coach.
No, what I'm saying is,
because
let me say this.
Play, we top 5 in scoring, right? Even with our shit the fucked up like how it was, we are still top 5, top 10 in scoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our defense is really giving it up. So
defense,
you don't have the talent. We don't have the talent in the core of the field.
That's why I said I don't think y'all a very good team. But let me say this. Your coach, it's on him to fix this, and here's why. To me, he's no different than Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson had a hell of a run when he was here. Had success. They still fired that motherfucker. So what I'm saying is when it comes to your coach, you seen what made your team successful running the fucking football, correct? He's seen that.
Yes.
He's part of that. And he's an offensive-minded coach. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So you also know you lost your coordinators.
Correct.
Okay. So in saying all of that, if you know what works, whoever the offense coordinator is, y'all need to have a conversation on game plan and how you want to play football. That is his job.
See, now here's one of the key issues I had in the beginning of the season. That the fact that the offensive coordinator is a childhood friend of Jalen Hurts.
Okay. But that ain't got nothing to do with Sirianni.
Yeah, so he has a little more leeway in firing. Like, I wouldn't have fired the defensive coordinator, honestly. I would have fired the offensive coordinator because of what you just said.
Wait. Pause. There's some news. Who got fired?
Sean Desai.
I didn't know that shit, bro. When?
Well, he got demoted.
Oh, demoted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's out after this year.
Okay, news to me. I really didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have demoted it, but he had to do something.
Yeah.
He had to make a.
That's for the media, though.
Yeah, that was for the media.
Yeah.
He had to do something. You can't fire Jalen Hurts boy till after the season. So you got to rock out with what you got.
Okay. But even still,
I've told you, Brian Johnson has no game flow. He doesn't have situational awareness on play calling. Like, he's a guy who, if we ahead, we good, and if we not, if it's any situational shit that got to be put up in, he folds.
But Mar, this is where Sirianni and his offensive background and knowing he was part of something that worked, he need to be implementing this shit. Facts, bro. He's not doing his job.
I think he's doing the job. I think only a good coach can have you at 10-1 with what we was looking at. Like, that was coaching that got us to 10-1. That wasn't offensive play calling. That wasn't defensive play calling. That was coaching and believing that we can still win on the talent that we have and getting it done. Like,
so
it wasn't looking good. Like, we had
ugly wins.
Ugly wins.
Yes.
That's when you can win ugly, that's coaching.
Okay, but what is it now? 4 out of 5 you just lost. What is it now?
Okay, how many did you have us losing?
Wait a minute, but no, Mar, no.
Let's go to that.
No,
how
no.
many
No,
losses
Mar.
did you have us losing?
Mar, you gotta address what's going on now. If that's your argument that
what's
10
going on
and
now
1
is the
was
offensive
coaching,
coordinator. He has no game flow.
but it was coaching when it was 10-1.
It was coaching 10-1.
So what is it losing 4 out of 5?
Because now
that's not coaching.
No, that's still the offensive coordinator just coming up to you. You can't change that. You know what? Sirianni's not a good offensive play caller.
That's clear.
That's before Steichen got in there.
But he needs to be more part of what's going on offensively if that's the problem.
But he's not an offensive coordinator. He's not a good offensive coordinator.
No.
So what are you going to do? Make it worse?
No, you can script the plays like Andy Reid used to do.
No, no.
Andy Reid did that. He would script the first 15 plays and break down the game plan from there.
How many Super Bowls did he win here?
Bro, Super Bowls ain't got nothing. He got a 65% winning percentage here in Philadelphia. That is phenomenal. Stop. Andy Reid won 65% of his game was he was the coach of the Eagles. And I'm not an Eagle fan.
Okay.
That's
now,
a big deal. One Super Bowl appearance.
Okay, I'm letting you have that. So who has the best winning percentage?
What's the question?
Of a coach and for Eagles history.
Don't nobody have that tenure like Andy Reid.
Who has the best winning percentage?
I wouldn't know, because
Nick
ain't nobody
Sirianni.
got 10 years. He got 3 years, bro.
Okay.
Stop. That's the bear comparison. Andy Reid got like 11, 12 years. Stop,
okay,
bro.
But you're telling me it's bad coaching when the man is 70% wins.
Well, when this man can get 7, 8, 9 years in and win 65% of his game over,
but
then we can have a conversation.
But you're telling me coaching is bad and he has a 70 win percentage. Like, who wouldn't want that?
Bro, you comparing apples and oranges.
I'm not comparing apples and
you
oranges. You're telling me you're telling me it's bad coaching, and I'm telling you the coach is a 70% win. Where's
the bad coaching? What's the question again? I would love to answer this. What's the question again?
Where is the bad coaching at? If he's a 70%, ain't it all about wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me answer.
So
what's a bad coach for that?
don't all teams have slumps? They go through slumps, right?
Yeah, up and down. It's
Okay.
football.
Yeah.
Football.
So I don't understand. Did you have us undefeated this year?
No, nobody's under, bro. That won't happen.
How many?
Not gonna happen.
Honest answer. How many did you say? I remember what you said, but how many losses did you predict us to have?
If I'm not mistaken, I'd say y'all be like 11-5, 11-6, 17 games.
Okay. What's changed?
That y'all not gonna win the fucking division because the Dallas Cowboys is.
No.
Pow.
That's
pow,
what I'm
pow,
saying.
pow,
I mean,
pow,
you can
pow.
jump with the semantics.
No,
but then
no, jump to the facts, bro.
that's not facts.
It's
I
gonna
just had
be.
this. Y'all can
It's
lose.
gonna be. It ain't gonna happen though, bro.
How you
Stop.
know?
Stop. That's like me saying I'm gonna have curly hair tomorrow. How the fuck you know, Mark?
You ain't gonna have Hurley
How
here.
the fuck you know, Mark?
Y'all could lose on Sunday.
It ain't gonna happen,
Did y'all lose to the Cardinals?
bro. That was third. Stop.
We lost to the Cardinals.
Yeah, because y'all not very good.
So y'all lost to the Cardinals because y'all very good. Don't we got the same record?
No, the offense was the fucking problem when we lost the Cardinals.
The defense was the problem.
that
Whatever
couldn't get its feet
excuse,
together.
whatever excuse you have is the same excuse. The defense was the problem for us. We put
Okay.
up 30-some points. We should win.
All right.
Like, this is crazy to me. Like, I just literally had this
We're
conversation
better
with
than y'all.
How? You have the
Period.
same record.
We got better players and a better
You
quarterback.
got better players.
And a better quarterback.
You got better
Take
players.
that.
You got better linebackers.
Take that. Oh, better wide receivers, too.
You ain't got no better wide receivers.
CD's better than A.J. Brown.
I'm about to end it. CD Lamb is better than A.J. Brown?
Yeah, you want to look at numbers? What you want to do? How you want
He
to
has a
solve it?
remarkable year this year.
Last year, they was even. This year, he +1 on his ass.
Right. Y'all have your offensive coordinator, your coach took over and made some calls. I give it to him.
How about the quarterback?
Quarterback is all right. Because you keep telling me, I
He's
remember,
shaky. He's
here we
shaky.
go, here we go. You was telling me,
Wait,
you was
wait,
telling me
wait,
all
wait,
this.
wait, let me
he
do
gets
it.
the ball out
Can I do
fast.
it? Can I do it? Can I do
No,
it?
you can't do it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
You was telling me, oh man, this is why we gonna beat Miami. This is why we gonna beat this
Here you
person
go.
and everything. When he gets back on that back foot, he's the
That's right. 1, 2, 3, let it go.
And
That's
you lost.
right.
You lost what, 2?
Yeah, back to back, Buffalo and Miami.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, I mean, where was all that? Here we go. They turned that mic down. I ain't gonna front. They turned that mic down the past 3 weeks. It's hard to hear him say that shit now.
No, he only gets to do it at home because the crowd ain't gonna let him do it. He can't do it on the road.
No, it don't
They
matter.
don't hear him on the road.
Yeah, you hear that all the time, bro.
Let me see. Say it for me. Say it for me.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Put
That's
some
what he
bass in
got.
that.
Here we go.
Oh, he hate him.
You know what I mean? Like you heard that. You heard that every game, and when he started doing it, you heard it.
We was up.
home or away. But
We was
now these
up.
past that joint low as hell. Like here we go.
Yo, let me ask you. Did
And he put a little, he put something on it. What he put at the end?
Yeah,
To
that's
try
how.
to-
No, because it's based on here we go to get your attention and get set. But then it's the hut is the actual snap count. So it's cool. It shit works, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you this: Did you got Netflix? Did you watch the Dave Chapelle new special?
Not yet.
Oh wow, watch that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I watched.
Funniest comedian alive, bro. That's a funny man, bro. Dave Chappelle's a funny motherfucker. Best comedian? Oh, stop. Don't. He's hilarious. And he hit you with reality comedy.
Yeah.
There ain't no knock shit.
No, I say this all about Dave Chappelle. After he got better after his Chappelle show stand up. His stand up before Chappelle show was trash.
Yeah, because he was trying to be animated with his
Yeah,
shit.
he's trying to be animated.
Yeah.
Now he's just talking to you and being funny.
Intellectual dialogue, talking about real topics. He
Yeah.
just
So that's
his spin is hilarious, man.
So, you know what I mean? And his delivery, everything is just cool about it.
Yeah, I would love to see him live, bro.
I don't think he's funnier than Earthquake. I think Earthquake is just fucking hilarious. Like whatever the way he talked, the way he
Oh,
spin
because
it.
he got that shit. You know, being fat give you that. You know, I'm not.
Yeah, like I'm cracking up at
Nah, he
Earthquake the
nice,
whole
he
time.
nice, he
Like I
nice.
think he's one of the best stand-up comedians.
nice.
Now, like I said, if you want to go intellectual comedian, I think that scale. I think he's a crossover. Like white people and black people can like Dave Chappelle. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think Earthquake
More
is-
commercial.
I think Earthquake is more
For the
geared
black
toward
folks.
us
Yeah.
and everything. So I think
He
that.
talking
But I
about-
think if you're talking about funny, that's me. Earthquake and
No, he funny.
what's the Spears boy?
Oh, Aries Spears.
Aries Spears.
Yeah,
He's fucking hilarious too.
He's funny.
Like those are the motherfuckers that just had you cracking up.
Well, he got the voiceovers.
Yeah.
So
So he don't do
that's
that in the stand up no more. But when you see him, man, that motherfucker.
Well,
is
Mike
funny.
Epps got the little comedy tour.
I don't like Mike Epps.
He all right. He says some goofy shit, but he got the bull on there.
I think Mike Epps is now a better actor than a comedian.
Wow,
Stand up comedian.
They are some strong fucking words because he's an awful actor.
Really?
Michael Epps is awful.
What was he awful in?
Fucking take your pick. Like take your next Friday. Like take your pick.
Hey, that was when he was starting. I'm just talking about now. When he played the Motown Boy, when he played, like, he's a great actor.
You said great more.
Yes, he's a great actor.
Mike Epps, light skinned Mike Epps.
Yes, light skinned Mike Epps.
This is bias shit because the skin complexion.
Well, he's not even light skinned. He's
Got
brown.
to be. This shit is a great actor.
He's a great actor.
So what is Denzel?
Superb.
Okay, all right. I just want to see that. Oh, I'm looking for the verbiage. like, what the fuck did you just say, bro? Great Mike Epps as an actor.
Yeah, Mike Epps is a good.
He's featured in. He's not the type guy that's going.
It's crazy. Mike Epps is a better actor as a drama than he is a comedy. He is. He's better acting than drama. Like, his comedy to me now is stale.
I'm trying to.
I love you, Mike. I just saying that. Like, I like his show, The Upshaws on Netflix. That's cool.
Shit is cheesy.
That's cool. We
That's
watch that in
cheesy.
here.
That is cheesy, Mar.
But when he's drama, yeah, I like him as a drama. I think he's a great actor as a drama person.
The last movie I think he did that was funny, and this goes a little ways back, was Jumping Over the Broom.
He was good in there.
He was funny in that.
He was good in there, jumping the broom.
Yeah, he was actually funny in that. Good night. He played it, and it wasn't he didn't have to like really carry the movie. He was just
He's a comic relief.
Yeah, the sarcastic. He was the cousin or the uncle, some shit.
He was the uncle.
Yeah, he was actually funny. He was funny in that. Yeah,
he was good in Survivor's Remorse. He was good in Star. He was good in.
Wow, you said great actor. That's impressive, bro.
Yeah.
Impressive.
He was good in.
God damn.
Damn, where is it? What was the one where the Motown Boy with the light skinned chick from American Idol?
Great question. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, you the movie buff. I
like-
catch it unless it's really hot and people talking about it. Somebody recommended. I'll tune in and check it out. But yeah, I'm surprised you're gonna say great actor.
He's a great actor in drama and comedy. I don't. It's a 50-50 shot with him. And stand up, I don't like him at all.
Okay. So I got a question for you.
Oh, Sparkle.
Sparkle?
Yeah, Sparkle. Sparkle, he was good.
Wait, was that the Whitney Houston type supposed to be?
Yeah.
Spinoff?
Yeah, the remake.
Okay.
Sparkle, he was good. You gotta watch that.
All right. So I got one question. So, and this is coming from a remark that you said, but I want to mention this because I had a couple females mention this to me, and they definitely wanted to hear your comment.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm here to do.
Yeah, the love doctor. Question is, women in their middle-aged women, late 30s, early 40s, whatever.
Danger zone.
Wait a minute. The assumption is there's a high body count on your part.
For women.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think. Because one of the remarks I got, which was fair, the statement that she made was fair. She was in a relationship. They wasn't married, but she was in a relationship for like 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, she wasn't in a relationship or even seeing anybody. for like 8 years. He focused on school. So your theory of high body count, if a woman hasn't been sexually engaging in a number of years because their focus might have been on something else, or the last relationship put too much of a strain that relationship it was deterrent. They ain't even want to get into another relationship anymore. They just kind of shut it down and focus on, you know, what was their priority, which might be school or their professional job. How can you sit there and have the assumption that the body count is high?
How could I assume?
Based on her age? Because I don't think that's a fair assessment. I'm gonna say that because it's only but so many relationships you gonna have. I don't see the one night stands that used to pop off like they used to.
Well, listening to you
know,
they do.
No, that ain't true, bro. See, no, don't put it on me, bro.
But to answer your question,
yeah, that's what it's about. Yo, why you gotta be touching shit like that? What's going on over
because
there?
I'm about to get real to you. I'm about to get real to you.
Here we go.
You can have what most people do is they like to put their analytical experiences as the norm. Their anecdotal experiences as the norm. And let's just say you have 20 girls around the age 40.
Mm-hmm.
If 20 women all have, let's just say, we just doing it for crazy numbers. Let's just say they got 40 bodies on them. We just using this just as a
Okay, I got it.
as a
no scenario.
scenario.
I got you.
So if you got 19 of them with 40 bodies, and then one has 10, that doesn't outweigh the fact that it's most likely that the women have 40 bodies. Now, the one can stand up and say, oh my God, that's not true. I don't have as many bodies as you. But when we deal in reality and how society works in majority, and when we speak in the majority terms, we don't speak on the outliers. We speak in majority terms.
Okay.
So if you do have one, you leave room for that. It can happen. Is it most likely to happen? No. The Powerball was 800 million. Everybody played. Only one person won. Does everybody win? No. Everybody, the majority of people are what? Losers.
Okay.
Just because you got one person doesn't mean everybody's the winner.
So the answer is yes.
The answer is
That's what I got out of that.
no. The answer is that yes, I would still assume that she has a high body count
Wow.
until I hear her story. If I'm just looking off
Yeah.
faith,
It's going by the age of her.
the age and number, I would assume that
Wow.
she's been with him. I would assume,
Well, I'm going to say this.
just like she would assume to me, if you see me on the street and don't know me, and I could be doing a bet, having the thing, begging for change, you would assume what?
No bum.
Am I?
No,
No.
you got plenty of money,
I
Mark.
don't have plenty
That's
of money, but I'm
absolutely
not,
not correct.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you can assume and be
Okay.
wrong.
Okay.
That's not
Well-
to say that they don't be out there. I'm just saying the majority of the time
Okay.
is that if you have somebody at 40, early 30s, who's been having fun.
Damn, I said middle age. I ain't even say early 30. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think a woman in their early 30s got a body count, but I don't think it's high. I don't think it's anything crazy. That's just an opinion, bro. I'm just saying, you might have had, one or two relationships? Come on, bro. That's a high body count?
Today's
Being
time?
with two motherfuckers? I'm talking about relationships, bro. I'm talking about relating it.
But you just said people ain't in relationships no more. So which one is it?
No, I'm stating
You're
right.
saying that if you're telling people not to have fun. I mean, not to be in
What?
a relationship.
I didn't say, bro, that's
have
not
fun.
Let me be clear, American people. I didn't say don't be in a relationship, just have fun. That's not what I said.
Catch the vibe. What's this
Excuse
catch
me,
the vibe?
Excuse me, Katt talk. Katt talk. For the record, people, what I'm saying is, as far as a relationship go, in my opinion, I think in your 20s, rock out, get life experiences, travel. If you have a relationship, cool. If you don't, you don't. Finish your schooling. These are the things that's going on in your 20s.
Yo, this
get a
is
job.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But in your 30s, when you have some life experiences and a little bit more mature, that's when I would recommend getting into a serious relationship. I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to be clear. My name is Jay. That's Shamar. Take that.
crazy.
But I'm tell you what the lady said to me in responding to your high body count assessment.
Mm-hmm.
She said one thing about women, and I had to. I ain't gonna say I bought all into it completely, but I seen where she was coming from. She came to the realization that, men just want one thing. So she took herself out the mix and saying that because
Kudos.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, this is her version, whatever story, whatever. She took herself out the mix of dating and all that, and she just focused in on herself, which was cool. It worked for her, whatever. But she said that's a bad assumption because again, when you have a relationship, one or two, and they don't work out, or no marriage comes from that, she said, in her view, you should step back from dating. And I guess just find yourself or get into yourself or get
What
into.
does that mean?
When she said that?
Yeah. Like, what does that
Really,
mean?
I'll
Finding
tell you.
yourself, what did that really mean?
Let me
Women
tell you.
use that
Hold
all
on,
the time.
Hold on. What? Well, I don't know. I'm not a woman. Pause. But in saying what I'm saying, Mara, I'm saying like that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you've been married a long time. You don't jump right into dating soon as you sign the motherfucking divorce papers. You might air out a little bit. Take your time. Get into some things that you want to get into. You understand what I'm saying? You might. Damn. I forgot you was thirsty 1 minute ago when you put his fiance. Yeah, that nigga don't waste no time.
I do not.
But no, people but people do that.
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah,
women do that.
Because it might. That's where she was coming from. Because she said it may be traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even in this situation,
see, the hard question was to ask why you got divorced.
She wasn't married. She just had 2 relationships.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why was she married?
I didn't ask that. You know what I mean?
Kids?
2.
2,
yeah.
Young kids?
No, she told. Hold on. Son, I'm trying to figure out which one is older. 2 kids. I think the daughter's older.
Like, what's older?
19. She's about 19 because she is early 40s. Daughter's 19 and the son, I think, is like 12, 13, some shit. Yeah.
So she had to take herself off the market.
I don't know. What you mean she had to take herself off the market? What do you mean? Well, her life is the fuck over? Like what?
No, because she had to deal with her kids.
But that don't mean you have to take yourself off the market.
It kind of does. You know why? Because
damn, bro.
I'm just telling you what the reality is. The reality is you got to take care of your kids.
Yeah, they the priority. I get all that.
And while you're taking care of the kids, no other man is going to become a priority over them.
Of course.
So why
that's
would
normal.
So if you know that,
you mean if the male know that he trying to get at her?
Yeah, if the male know that, and no, if the woman is knowledgeable of that, she'll know that pretty much a male is not trying to insert himself into that situation. All he's in there is for one thing.
Okay, well, but this
so
again,
you have your option of take care of your kids, focus on you, take yourself off the market, or be a situationship where you have multiple guys coming at you because they don't really want nothing else from you but that.
But it sounds like you just said, Martin, just go ahead and be an old hoe.
No, I didn't say you had to go there. You just showed me she didn't take the route. I said she had 2 options.
Yeah.
The better option was take care of your kids preserve
I'm
yourself.
gonna tell you what she said,
Really?
and again, I'm gonna tell you how this shit came about because these crazy ass remarks you be saying on our podcast, bro. She was like, "What's up with your guy?" Like she agreed with some of the shit you saying, but at the same time too, because of her experiences, she was like, "That don't mean we ran through." Her point was just like,
She had two options. What options did she choose?
hold on, let me just tell you what she said. She said, the motherfuckers that wanted to get with her or was interested, she felt like they just wanted one thing. But at the same time, too, she said if she was going to get in a relationship, she felt like if she wanted it to be the real deal. And if she didn't see none of that as an opportunity, that she wasn't going to take it. So she literally was like, I just took myself off the market.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But her argument was that don't mean I'm ran through because she said she went, no. She said she went like 6-7 years without rocking out.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
Again, she
Courageous,
had
bro.
two options. The option one was to be ran through, what she felt the guys wanted to do because they seen a mother, 2 kids. What does that say? Oh, she fucking. She got 2 kids. She can't be looking for no. I'm not looking to be nobody's daddy. I'm looking to have fun. So she peeped. I'm just saying she peeped the game.
Well, I'm gonna say
And the
this.
option she chose to take herself off the market. Now, how many is going to do that?
Oh, that's another great question.
Right.
But
So
let me say this to you. You better
is
be.
the odds higher? Look, let me ask you this: is the odds higher of a woman taking herself off the market and being celibate for 7 years, or is the odds more likely that she's going to date because men don't want to take her seriously because she has 2 kids that they really don't want to take care of, and they just want to have sex? Which one is the more feasible?
Well,
What?
Well, clearly the second one is more feasible.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, too.
What I say ain't really crazy.
No, it's not.
It's just
crazy.
hard to hear sometimes.
No, it's not crazy because at the end of the day, like I was serious what I said. Like the assessment that I literally got from you, you just old hoe now. I don't feel that way, but and all the information you was just providing, you just called her old hoe, bro.
I said she could have been. She
Well,
chose not
if
to
she
be.
choose to keep dating, she'll be an old hoe.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear these remarks. You know, again, I'm not looking for them. Like they'll ask me, and it's always about some shit you ain't said. So I want to say this to you, brother. Be careful when you open that motherfucking door, man. Because the shit they be saying to me, I clearly state, yeah, that wasn't my remark. Watch the film. But in saying that, it is decent dialogue, but because I got different variations of women having these remarks. It's getting a little crazy, man, on what I be listening to, bro. It be getting crazy. They be getting mad at me, and wasn't me.
Hey, man, look, call in. We're going to have it. We're going to have it up soon. We're going to have the Zoom in. You're going to Zoom in. We're going to talk to you. And we can have this conversation live, and they can be on it. Like, everybody's always asking when y'all having callers, when can I be on it? When can I join in the conversation?
We'll
When can I
start
ask the time?
subscribing so we can finance all of this, people. That's all I had. It's a new year. Y'all get new money. Well, at least y'all is in Shamar. But yeah, help us out. Get with the subscribers. But at the end of the day, yeah, this shit is only going to get better. I'm going to keep it a
it's
beam,
only
bro.
gonna get better.
We up and away. Here we go. About to take the fuck off. L. Take that.
Yeah. Well, with that said, that's another one wrapped up. We can
Hold on, I want to say this too. I'm gonna try to talk to Shamar off air so he don't try to convince him not to be so hard on the women, man.
I'm not hard on women. I'm
hard
hard
on
on
the
men
women.
and women. See, I'm not hard on one joint. I'm hard on men and women. Y'all just got on me.
Yeah.
About
Take it easy on the black people, please.
I can't.
Light the fuck up, will you?
that's the problem. Everybody want it easy, and it's not going to be easy. That's why we don't have no black leaders because everybody want to take it easy. Now, I can't be the champion. I don't know. I'm not dark enough.
Bro,
They were.
Bro, you already the fucking champion, bro.
They won't
That's
let me
clear,
be the
bro.
champion. I'm too light to be the champion.
You the motherfucking champion, bro.
You know what I mean? It's too light. I'm too light to be the
Bro,
champion.
the shit that these motherfuckers be saying to me because of your ass, oh, you already the motherfucking
I can't
champion.
be the champion.
I'm
I
trying to
gotta be
deflect all this
I'm
shit,
just,
nigga. I'm taking kung fu.
But you know, I look forward to 2024 with us, man.
Oh, no doubt, bro. Bro, we off and running, man.
Off
We are
and running.
off and fucking running.
Off
Like,
and
I mean that. We ain't going nowhere. And I appreciate for the delay. Honestly, I was sick as hell last week. I caught a cold. So we didn't record, but it felt good.
And then he was in
record again.
Vegas the week before.
See, now he's
You know what I mean?
Yo, he
Don't
telling
be letting
shit.
me know nothing.
Yo, he
you know what I
telling
mean?
shit, man. I ain't there.
And he talk about I got bread. I'm a
No,
broke boy.
no.
You know what I mean? No chicks want me. I'm a broke boy.
There's no videos. Nah, you locked down, nigga. You ain't got thirsty. You
I'm
locked
broke
the
down.
fuck
She
down.
might not even be home.
He found
when
his
I get
one.
on.
He found his one, boy. He happy. And I'm happy for you, my brother. I wonder if I'm going to give an invitation to the wedding. I probably won't.
I got 2 years. I don't know. Well, I'm engaged, so
He gonna tell me, you can zoom in and watch.
it could get slow rolled a little bit now. I'm engaged, so I got some time.
He buying time, people. You all the recommendations.
Yeah, but I was engaged within the first year.
All right, okay. We're gonna wrap it up here. I don't want to feel no pressure. Just wrap this shit up, bro. You killing motherfuckers out here. Take it easy.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody again for tuning into the In Between the Lines podcast.
Black and white.
We did our thing today. Happy New Year's to everybody. It's 2024.
Yeah, we back,
We
man.
want great things from y'all. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe.
For sure.
For sure. And check back here next week. We have another one for you. Maybe we continue the topic.
We're going to be all over the place. Let's be clear.
But definitely look out
Going
for the Zoom and going live.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be dope. That's gonna be
All of a sudden, I got coughing issues now.
But it's okay, because I told you. Yo, let me say this real fast to the people. My first call is going to be my brother in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
The one that keeps saying, when the fuck y'all gonna go live?
All right.
So I know he waiting. So let's make him the honorary first caller, because he been asking for over a couple months, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right. So we got that. We gonna come. I might have a thing here so they can see him too. Right?
Yeah,
so
that'll be dope, bro. Yeah, it's just
We'll
a
see.
show.
We'll see. That's what's up, man. Tune back in. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Peoples.
Y'all already know what time it is. 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 Y'all already know what time it is.